Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Tuesday, the 19th of May. The government's proposing mass public service reform and signalling job cuts. Finance Minister Nicola Willis is speaking on the future of the sector this afternoon, with plans to reorganise ministries and increase technology use. Prime Minister Chris Luxon says the workforce of 45,000 in 2017 climbed to 65,000 in 2023.
There's no doubt about it. I suspect there will be job losses over time. But really, that's about us getting the right organisation designed, making sure we've got the technology applied and we're delivering better service and we're a much more effective and more efficient organisation.
The Education Minister's holding her cards close to her chest until Budget Day, not clarifying how she'll fund curriculum changes. Erica Stanford's announced a $131 million package that includes spending on workbooks, more maths intervention teachers and additional testing. Stanford says she's reprioritising a small proportion of money from within the sector.
That is usual for me. I have reprioritised hundreds of millions in the last two budgets out of back-end waste and put it into the hands of teachers and students in the classroom. But I can tell you right now, nobody will notice.
The government's logo now has English ahead of Te Reo Māori. Public Service Commission guidelines update the government's identity and logo, with New Zealand government coming before Te Kawanatanga o Aotearoa. It says the change gives effect to a ministerial decision. ACT asked the Public Service Minister in March why a change hadn't been made. Levin's 40-bed Reeveden rest home is closing, blaming the aged care funding system, calling it unsustainable. It's owned by non-profit organisation Enliven Central, which says in the past 8 years alone, it's needed more than $3 million support to remain open. It claims that funding hasn't kept pace with rising workforce and operating costs or the need to reinvest in tired infrastructure. An increase in migrants could be a sign that economic conditions are improving. Stats NZ data puts the population at 5.36 million at the end of March, rising more than 43,000 in the past year. Migration made up 56% of total growth, and the other 44% coming from natural increase. Massey University sociologist Paul Spoonley says when the economy's sluggish, migrants don't move.
It's a big risk migrating to another country, and you don't want to do it when some of the key indicators are not looking great. But it looks as though we're coming out of that slump and the numbers are picking up.
In the US, 3 people have been shot dead at a San Diego mosque, including a security guard. 2 teens, believed to be the shooters, were found dead nearby. And a person's been caught drink driving more than twice the legal limit at after-school pickup. It's one of 8 drink driving cases in Taupo and South Waikato in the past 10 days. Another driver in Taupo was stopped by police at midday 4 times over the limit. To sport, golfer Ryan Fox has had his place confirmed for the 126th US Open next month due to a ranking in the world's top 60. NRL League is spruiking an abracadabra of a magic round because of record broadcast and attendance figures. Pep Guardiola will reportedly end his 10-year reign as Manchester City football manager after their final Premier League game on Monday. And New Zealand Rugby and Touch New Zealand are formally joining forces in what is being tagged as a landmark partnership between the organisations. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.